Action. We gotta sanitize ourselves for this video. Alright. Let's go. You're welcome to the first episode of FANTALK in 2020. Today we'll be narrowing into the first movie premiered by the Mount Zion Film Productions. Remember that last year, Shackles, a production from the collaboration between Flaming Sword Ministries International and the Mount Zion Film Productions, was released. Well, it turns out that, and I must confess that I did not see it coming, there is a sequel to it, tagged Shackles 2, FETTERS of Iron. So, we're going to be taking a look at some production pictures released last month, as well as the trailer released this month, to make plot, crew, and cast guesses. So, let's get into it. The cast. The pictures online were probably from a particular day of shooting because the characters' costumes were mostly the same. We see Idiagbonye Samuel and Margaret Aneni reprise their roles as Edward and Evelyn here. It seems they are mentors to two new characters, Wole Adeyi, who featured in Life of the Billows and Abejoye series, and Nike Owa, who featured in Bemi and Death in the Pot. I was so excited when I saw Nike Owa in the movie Stills. I think that she's a very talented actress, but most times we see her only make cameos. This is probably because she's a very important crew member as the makeup artist. Well, this time around, we'll get to see her for an extended period of screen time. We also see Mike-Bamiloye's Melandra Gashiki in a new princely garment. He seems to be the father or master of a new character, Memutha Akuna, played by Gbenga Ayola. Judging by his costume, he's a warrior. From the trailer, Gloria Bamiloye also returns as Prophetess Melion Umbanisi. The crew. Daddy Mike-Bamiloye is the director, while Damilola Mike-Bamiloye is the DOP on this set. Joshua Mike-Bamiloye is in charge of music and sound and visual effects while also supervising editing, judging from a tweet he made a few days to the premiere. Ruth Adepoju would most likely be the editor, while Tunde Owa is the production manager extraordinaire. I spotted Kolo Peter, who is probably the lightman, while the pictures don't reveal who the soundman is. Tolu Mike-Bamiloye is here as the continuity or script supervisor. The plot. From the trailer, it seems after failing to enslave the Edward family, Professor Umbanisi has to look for another couple, which happens to be that portrayed by Adeyi and Owa. The husband seems to be the one whose faith is shaken this time around. Evelyn warns Nike Owa's character about Gashiki's deception, but it seems she still falls. He and Hakuna begin to harass her in the same way that Gashiki harassed Evelyn. Edward and Evelyn stand in the gap this time around. For one reason or the other, we see that Umbanisi and Hakuna shed some tears and experienced some pain. We can safely assume that this means joy for Nike Owa's character at the end of the day. FETTERS of Iron was premiered at the March 2020 Drama Ministers Power Night, and it was billed for worldwide premieres, but I think that's going to be put on hold now due to the discouragement of large gatherings to curb the spread of the coronavirus. I hope that when premieres commence, I'll get to watch it and I'll bring you the review. So, were you at the Drama Ministers Power Night and you watched the premiere of Shackles 2? Please put your thoughts and the comments in the section below. But please, no spoilers. Just let us know what speculation of ours is correct and which is not correct, okay? And then perhaps you've watched the trailer. Put your comments about the trailer and what you expect from the movie in the comment section below. I'll leave the link to the trailer in the description section. Till the next video, stay blessed.